What's up, guys? Once again, it is mp4podcast.com, bringing you guys some of the most interesting video game news that you guys really do need to know about. Now, rumor is that Halo 5 will not be coming out this fall. It's going to be pushed back one more year. It seems that maybe Microsoft really does want to get their audience up to speed with the Halo franchise, especially when you have Steven Spielberg working on the new Halo TV series. You know, when the first Xbox came out, it was a great console, really powerful, probably twice as powerful as the PS2. You could really tell in the textures. The textures were just night and day between the PS2 and the original Xbox. However, the original Xbox never was a super success like the PS2. It was a success in the terms of, you know, what Microsoft was trying to do with their consoles and where they wanted to go in the future. And they did bring out a lot of great titles for the Xbox. And I just want to put this out there. Anybody from Microsoft is listening to this video, please make a sequel to Crimson Skies. Well, let's get back to Halo. You know, Halo, the first one, people love the single player. And I know a lot of my friends, they would go over to each other's house and play Halo, you know, split screen and so on. But then Halo 2 came out, and a lot of those people, they didn't like the single player. It was it just didn't have the same magic that the original Halo had. And I kind of feel maybe it was missing a little bit here and there because they were working so much on the multiplayer. Now, the multiplayer of Halo 2 was phenomenal. A lot of people absolutely love Halo 2. And then, of course, Halo 3, ODST, Halo Reach, Halo 4, and so on. Only thing I want them to add to Halo 2 is the running mechanic. Now, I know there's some people that don't care for the running mechanics in Halo. They don't think you should be able to run in Halo, but me personally, I prefer the running mechanic. I don't know how well this is going to go over with a re-release of Halo 2 because the single player is a little bit weak. Now, there is another thing that I do want to talk about on Halo 2. When they worked on Halo 2, it was cut short a little bit. So maybe they could do an editor's version, you know, kind of like you have like the director's cut and so on, and they can kind of fill in some of those gaps. Now, when you bought the silver case edition of Halo 2, it came with a special DVD, and they talked about what got pulled out, where they had to cut some things short because they only had so much time to get the game out. And sometimes when you do that, guess what happens? You end up with a kind of a GIMP version. So I'm hoping that if they do release this, they can add in some of the extra story elements that would have probably brought Halo 2 up to maybe on par with Halo 1. I'm not really quite sure, or close to it. Because Halo 2, the way it is on the original Xbox, it's a little bit on the weak side. Most people don't prefer the storyline of that game. However, they love the multiplayer. Now, I am a little bit sad that we're not, if this is true, that we're not going to get Halo 5, because Halo 5 was going to be one of the other games that was going to use the stereo drivers. The same drivers that were used in Rise to get Rise to look so phenomenal. So as of right now, we're probably just looking at The Witcher 3, which will make the Xbox One look amazing. So maybe next year, if we get Halo 5 next year, then we're going to have another great exclusive. But it's kind of a bummer when you have to wait an extra year and so on. But I mean, if they're pushing it back to make it a better game, I get that. You know, I understand that. But if they're pushing it back to get, you know, so they can put Halo 2 out there in an anniversary edition and get people more into the storyline of Halo 2, I don't know. Maybe they should just release Halo 2, just port it over, just port the old Xbox original version, and, you know, just fix it up so it's widescreen and so on, because it is a 4x3 game. Maybe it's 16:9, or, you know, there's settings in there. I actually have it. I haven't played it in years. But anyway, guys, this has been mp4podcast.com signing out. If you enjoyed the video, let me know by leaving a like, as it does help up the video quite a lot. Let me know in the comments below, are you disappointed if Halo 5 is going to be pushed back an extra year. Like I said, Halo 5 was going to be one of the games that uses the stereo driver, so it's kind of a bummer. You know what I'm saying? What do you feel about Halo 2? Are you going to be happy with Halo 2? Let me know in the comments below. Once again, guys, this is MP4podcast.com signing out, and you guys have a good one. Stay safe.